Hello, hi. Right. I need to hit this button. Hello, it's me. Um, I needed to update you all, and I think this is probably easier than trying to make a video. So I don't know how long this is going to be, but hopefully you enjoy. I am not. I'm not well. No, I am. I am well. I'm better than I was before, and before I was awful. Now I'm not as awful. So you can probably hear that my throat sounds like crap, and that's because, unfortunately, it's been a rough week. It's been a rough week. Okay, it's been crap, and I'm feeling better in myself, but unfortunately, it means that trying to make videos of content is hard. But it's been over a week now since I've made anything, so I need to do something because YouTube hates it when you just disappear. That's like their least favorite thing in the world. They hate it when you just leave. So I need to make this to be like, hi YouTube, I'm not dead. I'm almost, but I'm not. Okay, I'm still here. I'm still making content in my brain. I uh I was hoping for a better start to 2024. I'll be honest. 2024 was supposed to be the year where I started getting back on the saddle of my YouTube channel, and unfortunately, it hasn't started that way. Um, so that's fun. There's a couple of videos I have planned. Okay, there's a couple of videos that I really want to do that I haven't been able to do, and that includes a little game called Sims Medieval, which I didn't even know existed until about a month ago. And I started recording a video for it about 10 minutes ago, and it crashed. So poor Henry and his kingdom of Bohemia ceased to exist. So I'll get a video on that when I have figured it out, because it's quite complicated in terms of controls. I'm not great at moving the camera with the keyboard and the aiming and you know how top down. Anyway, so that's something. Plus, I've got the Legion Go that I've been using now for the space. Oh God, I've been using it now for about 2 weeks, and it is one of the coolest pieces of tech I've ever owned. I love it, and I'm going to be making content on that when I can. The fact it can play PS3 games at full speed, PS2 games at full speed, and just basically any game you throw at it in an emulator is insane. But also, it plays Spider-Man Miles Morales. It plays Kingdom Come on high at 60 FPS. This is a handheld piece of kit, right? I'm going to be getting videos on that done when I can. Hello, chat. Sorry, I've not really been looking. I've just been trying to, because people always say when I do live streams that a lot of it's just spent me waffling. So I want to get all the important stuff out of the way with first. So that's definitely going to be happening. February, I think, is going to be a big month, because I'm pretty damn sure that they're going to be releasing Kingdom Come on Switch in February. Now, I don't know that for a fact, but it feels right. That is something that I've hypothesized in my brain. And you know me, and accuracy of speculation is awful. So prepare to be disappointed. But I think February is the most likely. Okay. Yeah, it's the news over the last couple of days has not been great, has it? In the world, there was those aliens that were seen in a Miami mall. What is happening in the world right now? What is going on? 2024 is shaping up to be a hell of a year. Probably not for the best, though. Ohio, snowy. I wish we had snow. All I have here is some lady sanding her window. That's all we have here. At least it's not raining. So the area I live in Wiltshire, unfortunately, has been hit by pretty bad floods. Thankfully, I don't live in the part of town where that would affect me. But the next town over is been literally, it's just become a lake. So that's fun. It's been a hell of a year so far. Okay. So we also need to talk a little bit about Kingdom Come 2. And it's going to be this year. Now, I don't know if it's going to be released this year, but it's definitely going to be announced this year. So that's good. So keep open. What else? Mafia, I think, is going to be announced this year. Let's speculate. Mafia, Kingdom Come, Fallout 3. Sorry, I had a. It's 10:54 in the morning right now. Okay, it's 10:54 in the morning. I woke up at 7 a.m. 7 a.m. Now, if you know me, you know I don't wake up at 7 a.m. The fact I woke up this morning and saw light mode on my phone. I think that's the first time I've ever seen light mode on my phone. It's always on dark mode. I went to bed at 4 p.m. yesterday. I was feeling okay, actually, yesterday. So I slept all... What day is it today? It's Saturday, isn't it, today? Right? So on Thursday night, I woke up at like 8 p.m. and I was like, I'm gonna stay up. So I stayed up until Friday morning, and I went out at about 9 a.m. with Amy. And we went to the park, took some photos. It was a great time. Saw some squirrels. And we went to town, did all our shopping, and then I was in Sainsbury's, and I was like, I need to go home now. And I proceeded to be very, very sick. So I then stayed up for another couple of hours after eating some food and water, and I went to bed at 4 p.m. and I woke up today at 7 a.m. And I'm hoping I can keep that going, because I do like mornings when I'm not feeling like death. But unfortunately, throughout my life, mornings suck, okay? And I don't know why. I've always felt sick in the morning. That's been ever since I was at school. I just don't... I'm a night owl, right? I'm a night owl over a morning person. People can wake up at 6 a.m. and be like the chirpiest people in the world. I want to punch them in the face, okay? That's... You see, that you hear that? My lungs are just full. They're just full of shit. And that's not a nice feeling. That's not a nice feeling. I don't even know what it is. I haven't been to the doctors. And you may be thinking, that's stupid, Roxy. Why haven't you been to the doctors? I'll tell you why. I'm going to tell you why right now. The doctors suck, okay? The doctors, they're like, okay, give us a call. And I'm like, right, okay. So I call them and they're like, now you see, we've already got all appointments booked now for next week. So you'll have to call again at 8 a.m. next week. And then we'll be able to book you an appointment for the next week. You see, that's how they work here. You can't just call up and go, hey, can I see a doctor in a couple of days? Like, you used to be able to do that. I remember doing that. So there's no point in me booking a doctor's appointment even 6 days ago when this all started, right? There's no point, because by the time they actually see me, this will have gone. And I'll just be telling them the tale of when I was ill. You see? So, whatever this is, whatever this bullshit illness I have is, right? It's gonna just embarrass me, right? If I call the doctors and I'm like, right, I'll see you next Thursday at fucking 9 a.m. I crawl there, you know, all tired, and then they're like, so how are you feeling? I'll be like, fine. Because it will have gone the day before. It will have just pissed off. No walk-ins. No, that's not how it works. It used to. I remember as a kid going into the doctors with my dad and sitting in a little room with that stupid bloody metal toy that you pushed the little wooden cubes all around it. You remember that? They had those. I remember that. We'd go in there and you'd be waiting for 2 hours, but you would see someone. Not here. Okay? Not here. Good morning. By the way, leave a like. It helps. No, everything's not okay. I feel like death. Can you tell? I don't know. Everyone's sick these days. Yeah, I don't. I think that ever since COVID, that we all started taking our health a little bit more seriously, and we're like, oh, hang on a minute, this might actually be a thing we should be doing. And that's good, right? But unfortunately, now people have got to the point where they're over-analysing themselves, and they're like, no, I must be ill, so I need to go to the doctors right now. So the doctors are always full of people. You know where I think I caught this? This bug from hell? I think I caught this on a bus. The first time I've been on a bus in like 12 years. The one time I don't take public transport, right? I hate it. I'd rather just be in my bedroom. But the one fucking time I go on a bus, and it almost kills me. That's what we need to take away from this. Public transport is horrible. So there I was, New Year's Eve, watching, what was I watching? I can't remember. I was watching something. And then I had my timer set to start watching the fireworks. So at about 11:30, I turned over to BBC One. And there was Rick Astley, of all people, who's weirdly now he's taken up the mantle of that song, Never Gonna Give You Up, which for years, Rick Astley hated the popularity of that song. I remember he'd try and strike people down on YouTube for doing Rickrolls. But now, it's making him a shit ton of money, so he's everywhere, right? He's suddenly everywhere doing it, okay? So I'm starting to feel a bit, ugh, right? The fireworks start, and they're amazing, as always. They have fucking holograms with drones, right? I don't know. It's fucking insane, right? It's like the future. It's the only time we see anything that cool, right? So there's a kid blowing an air bubble or something made out of drones. It's fucking insane. And then the fireworks end. Okay, very sad. And then it cuts back to Rick Astley. He's like, it's 2024 now. And then he starts fucking singing, Never Gonna Give You Up. He rickrolled 2024. He rickrolled 2024, the first song he decides to sing of the year. It's gotta be crap. Anyway. So that's what happened on New Year's, and then I've been in bed for a majority of the rest of the time. Any news on Kingdom Come 2? No. I look, if Kingdom Come 2, right, got announced before I would be pissed. Look, I've told Toby, right? I messaged Sir Toby. I was like, look here, you. Look here, you. Before you announce anything, you need to tell me so I have time to prepare something. Because I need time. You know me, I'm awful at making videos on a quick schedule. So, hopefully, before it's announced at some time this year, I will have had the heads up and I can make some content ready. Because I don't want to be just surprised. I don't want it to just to fall onto my lap. I'll be in Poundland, right? I'll be in Poundland and I get a ding on my phone and it's fucking YouTuber 597 who's just finished doing a load of crappy GTA 5 videos, and he's like, guys, Kingdom Come 2's been announced. And we're like, what? What? That was mine. That's my thing. Look, whoever gets dibs on being the first person to upload a Kingdom Come 2 video, that will set them for life, right? I think. So I need to be up there. We're not gonna hear about it 1 month before release. That's not gonna happen. We're gonna hear about it like 6 months. Although, hang on a minute, I had a hypothesis earlier. You remember that game, Remnant? I can't say Remnant when I'm ill. Remnant, not Resonant, the YouTuber, good friend. No, Remnant, right? Remnant Switch port. Because if I'm not mistaken, the Remnant Switch port was done by... Hang on, let me just double check this. I really hope I'm right, because if I'm wrong, I'll be very sad. Okay. Who made the Remnant Switch port? Because... Oh, it's Gunfire Games. I thought it was the same people who were doing Kingdom Come Switch port. When was that released? Hang on. Remnant Switch port release date. Because they released it on Switch before Remnant 2 came out to get people hyped, right? Remnant came to Switch March 2023, right? Okay. When did Remnant 2 come out? Hang on, you see where this is going, right? Now, I know I'm just using a random game here. July. Ooh. That's interesting. So, by my hypothesis says that they're going to be releasing Kingdom Come on Switch to get people back on playing it, right? Get it back out into the game sphere, right? Back into the Hooniverse. They want to get it in people's hands, get people hyped about Kingdom Come again, and then they're going to release Kingdom Come 2. So I think whenever the Switch port comes out, give it a few months. Hello. Sorry. Is someone bad-mouthing Doctor Who? Fimu? How dare you? It's not actually. I quite enjoyed the specials. They were really good. Hi, Nightly Lady. How are you? Sorry, I sound like this now. It's getting worse. At some point, I'm going. I might die on stream. So if I do that, send flowers. That's the thing, right? I feel okay. I don't sound okay, and my throat would tell you otherwise, but I feel okay. Which is good. Sometimes I do sound like a grandma. Yeah. I actually looked... I did one of those face aging things to see what I would look like as a grandma. And it's basically what I look like now. But my jowls, you know, what was it, like these that would just go... right? And my incredibly enormous cheekbones, which I have. Look at these, if I smile. Look at these. Let's see. Right? Look how big they are. They push my glasses up. I tried putting that on my Dragon Age character in Dragon Age Inquisition, right? I put my cheekbones on my character, and whenever I put anything on them, this is the same goes for Fallout as well. If you put anything on, let's go with Fallout 4, right? I made my face in Fallout 4, and my cheekbones are so big that when you put glasses on any character, on any of my characters, the glasses glitch through the cheekbones. Because they're too big. I get that from my mum. So, that's a little bit of history of my cheekbones. You weren't expecting that. I need to go and have a drink because my throat actually feels like grit. True grit. Hang on, I'll be back in a second. I'm just going to roll away. Hang on, I'm just going to roll away. Roll away. There you go. Oh, roll. Oh, God, I've crashed into something. I look like a little T-Rex. Fancy. The update is I'm dying. It's all your fault, Dubby. Eat lots of garlic and chili. Do you think I'm a vampire? Is that how you get rid of me? That right there is good. Oh, that feels nice. Oh. Shake and udder. Strawberry Dream milkshake. Look at that close. Look at that guy. There he is. Oh, the camera does not like that. Look at it. It's really struggling. That's the thing, right? So, I had people say either it was the dreaded COVID or it was a cold. I didn't have any of those symptoms. The only symptom I've had, right, was a bit of a tickly throat and coughing. So it's almost like it's only affected my lungs It's got into my lungs, and that's made me need to cough, right? And the only problem with that is when you cough a lot, it of course starts to wear on your throat. So my throat right now is like I've just put like a saw blade down there, right? That's what it feels like. What are those toilet things? What are those toilet things? A flute? No, a floof? I've put one of those down my throat. That looks wrong. This is why I'm not allowed to make videos early in the morning. Dragon's Dogma 2 is coming out this year. That's very correct. I forgot about that. You clip that. Don't you dare. So, Dragon's Dogma 2 is coming out this year. Apparently, Hellblade is finally coming out this year. I don't think that game exists, honestly. The three seashells. Actually, you know what? I showed my friend Liam. He'd never seen Demolition Man. And I showed him Demolition Man this year. Not this year, last year. I showed him on Christmas. Was it Boxing Day I showed him? No, it was Christmas Eve. Christmas Eve, we went into the living room. He has this massive fuck-off TV. It's like, what was it, like 60 or 70 inches, his TV? Hugest TV I've ever seen. And we downloaded a legitimate copy of Demolition Man on Blu-ray. And it's oh god, it looks so good. You could see the pores on not Sylvester McCoy, I'm thinking of Doctor Who again. Sylvester Stallone's ballsack. It was amazing. So I showed him Demolition Man. And, what's your boggle? What appears to be your boggle? And we got to the three seashells. It was amazing. We still don't know what they do. No one does. It's been a mystery for years. Yeah, many games have referenced the three seashells. I'm pretty sure that Human Revolution did as well, Deus Ex. I think all of the Deus Exes have, right? Anyway. It's worrying, right? I hate, you know me. I always overthink things, and I've done that for years. So I have the YouTube Studio app on my phone, which tells me all of my statistics and analytics and everything, and it tells me my average income for the month, and it's been slowly just going down, down and down, down and down. I'm like, oh no. Oh, this is a slippery slope. So that's why I needed to come on here to be like, I'm still here, YouTube. I'm still okay. I'm all right. I just overthink everything. I think that's what it comes down to. You should start streaming on Twitch. I did before the end of the year. I streamed on there quite a lot, actually. I'm all right, I say, as I sound like a robot who's had a massive malfunction. I do, but the only problem with that is obviously that doesn't connect to YouTube, so I can do that now. You can restream now, right? That is a thing that they've allowed. Although I kind of don't want to go on Twitch with all the crap that's been happening recently. Have you seen? Like, someone went on there without, clothes on, and then they were like, yeah, that's allowed, and then it wasn't allowed, and then it was allowed again, and then it was, I don't want to mess with that. I'm not doing that. Sorry to disappoint, but I'm not. I just come on with no clothes on. You'd all leave. Most of you would just die on the spot. Oh, it wouldn't be good. I always joked that if I ever did an OnlyFans, it would just be me eating laviciously, eating jammy Dodgers. That would just be the OnlyFans, and it would cost you $5,000 a month. No, not that much. 1,000. The thing is, people would buy it. There'd be one or two of you, just creepy bastards out there, who would be like, I need to see that. I'm looking at you. Only biscuits. Amazing. That's perfect. That's ingenious. Thank you for not doing that. No, you're welcome. I just don't understand OnlyFans, because you're putting all these pictures up, right? Naughty photos of like big YouTubers and stuff doing it. How don't those leak online? I'm very confused. Can't you just screenshot it? I'm very confused of how this works and what... Everyone's very nice on there. I just don't understand. Is there like a block? I don't know. It's weird. Oh, okay. Oh, they do. You've been looking, have you, Angel? Oh, yeah, like Netflix, yeah. So, this... Oh, God, I forgot. Manor Lords. Yes. Manor Lords is coming out. I think it's in March. Am I wrong? It's coming out in March. Happy New Year, Paul. Thank you. Yeah, March, I'm pretty sure Manor Lords is coming out. That game I'm really excited about. Super excited about Manor Lords. I loved that demo. Like, I don't know if you guys were there and you saw the stream I did on it when that early access thing came out. That was only available for like a week. And I played it and oh God, I loved it. I don't think I've ever been that addicted to a town builder before. Apart from Anno 1800, I really like that game. But I only ever get to the point where I've built, like, my town. And then I just quit. And then I restart the next night, build a new one. I don't like the actual management part of it at all. I just like building it and looking at the little people build my stuff. That's the only part I enjoy of town builders. It's like, what was that game? That was that hardcore one. That was an old medieval town builder. I think it was one of the first ones that I played from like 2015 or whatever. I can't remember what it was called. But it's a medieval town builder and it's quite harsh with winter and like all different seasons. And that game, I just like building the town and then quitting. Oh yeah, definitely do. Like, that's the thing, right? I was never really that interested in RTSs, and I then played the demo for Halo Wars on 360. I think that might be my most played demo of all time. I fucking loved Halo Wars demo, and then I ended up buying the game, and I don't think I actually played the main game as much as I played the demo. Halo Wars is fantastic. And I also own Halo Wars 2 on my Xbox, which I might need to give a go at some point. Kingdoms of Amalur is great. That's a great game. Oh God, Tainted Grail. I keep forgetting about that. The only problem with that, I don't know if they fixed it now, but every time they update the game, you have to restart the game again. You can't. You have to just... Thankfully, they put in a thing where you could skip that tutorial dungeon level. Because I was like, oh, come on, I don't want to... There was no Steam cloud saves. I really hope they implement that. Banished. Look at that. Was that from 2015? Was I right? Oh, that's so cool. Fallout London. Yeah, probably. It's a mod for Fallout 4. Well, the thing is, right, the only problem with that is that Bethesda keeps bloody updating Fallout 4 and Skyrim and keeps breaking all the mods. Is it even going to work when it releases? How are they... I don't know how they're actually sure it's going to work, right? Because Bethesda keeps changing the mod stuff. Oh, what did they do with Skyrim's modding system? Have you been on the PC version or just any version of Skyrim? They've now implemented the community stuff into the mod stuff. And it's now really bloody confusing. I hate it. It doesn't use F4SE? That's surprising. Oh, thank you, Martin. I am doing better. I just sound horrendous. Oh yeah, I forgot about Tomb Raider is getting remastered, isn't it? Well, it's not really. Like, it looks alright. Well, they're not going to change anything, are they? It's just a visual upgrade. But it's still going to be classic Lara tank controls. Was it tank control? It was kind of, right? Where she'd move in and kind of set squares, kind of. You had to kind of plan out where you were moving. Kind of like a strategy game. The original Tomb Raiders. Oh no, you have to be one footstep backwards to be able to get enough speed to jump over something. Yeah, I've heard there's a next-gen update. No idea what it's going to entail. It's probably going to break everything. So, look forward to that, everyone. They're probably going to be releasing a 10-year anniversary thing like they did with Skyrim, right? So that'll happen in 2025. What was I going to say? Oh, Fallout 3 and Oblivion remasters, the official ones, not the mod that's coming out for Skyrim. I'm thinking they're going to be releasing that Fallout 3 remaster before the Amazon Prime TV show comes out, or straight afterwards. So I'm thinking that's going to be in the next couple of months, which is cool. Oh god, the Gothic remake. How long ago is it? I made that video on that. Bloody years at this point, right? Yeah, I don't know what's happening with that. I haven't really seen much about it. God, it is 10 years next year, isn't it? Oh god, that is... Oh, I am so old. Do I play the Assassin's Creed games? Yeah, I liked them back in the day, but Mirage was just... I hated it. I don't think I've hated an Assassin's Creed game before, but I hated that game. Actually, no. Tell a lie. Assassin's Creed 3. One of the world's slowest video games. Yeah. 16 times more bugs. I think these remasters will be on PS4? No, they're next gen. Oh, are you talking about Tomb Raider? I was going to say, that doesn't make sense. You can't put a next gen update for Fallout 4 on PS4. That doesn't add up. Jesus Christ, that video is nearly 5 years old. Have I been doing this shit this long? Oh God, what have I done with my life? Oh God, I've wasted my life on this channel. No, I am actually, I think I would have exploded, just without you guys. So I would have just turned to dust without you guys. You really helped me a lot, and this channel has helped, substantially, of my life. I wouldn't be living inside the Tardis if it... No, that's a background. That's not real. I wouldn't be here. Look, see if I go to this. No, that doesn't make any sense. Hang on. Hang on. I don't think I could turn this off. You can't see the real world behind me. Hang on. No, I can't. Because I've got the bloody filter thing on. How do I turn it off? I'm stuck in the Tardis. No idea. Can I add a new scene? Real world. There you go. Right. And then if I add the camera as a source, you will then see the real world. Right? Will this work? No? Hello? This is... No. That's not working. Help. Is it this one? No. Oh god, I've broken everything. Okay, we're just going to delete this one. Let's get rid of that. Okay, I like this, by the way. Do you know I made this starting soon. Most likely everything has gone wrong and I'm panicking. Also, do you want to see the new BRB? Having a poo. Just having a poo. It's accurate. Right? Can I ask for anything more? It's accurate. I'm having a poo. Because that's probably what I'm doing when I leave midstream. Am I going to watch Nilly's Apartment Cup? What the hell is that? Is that just some random person called Nilly in their apartment doing some kind of challenge? The last time I watched something with cup in the name, it wasn't very good. Oh, God. There is mods for Gothic 2. The Chronicles of My Cock? Wait, no, that can't be right. Oh, Martina, sorry. Age of Empires 2 tournament that's starting right now. Oh, no. I don't understand video games. I don't do tournaments. No. It's like I don't know how esports is so popular. I just don't get it. It's like, okay, yeah, he's good at playing the game. Well done, you. Congrats. I think the only tournament I'd ever be interested in is if they did a Farkle tournament in Kingdom Come. I'd watch that. You've been playing Rogue Trader? Wasn't that a TV show on the BBC back in like 2005? With that guy on the motorbike who would go and find rogue traders. And then he'd go up to them in their vans and be like, "Oi, you're ripping people off." And they'd be like, "Ah, you got me, Jim." No one outside the UK is going to know what the fuck I'm talking about. But that's incredibly accurate. Playing Starfield as Harry Mudd from Star Trek, that's a good... Did he make him look like Rainn Wilson? I actually really liked Rainn Wilson in that role. I thought he was great. Have you heard about Star Citizen and their Legatus 2953 shit pack? It's only $48,000. Fuck off. That's not real. That's not I'm No, that's not real. I'm not buying it. Hang on. Oh boy. Oh boy. Jesus Christ. It's £46,080. What comes with it? Every ship. Okay, that's quite cool, but not for £46,000. It doesn't include all the shit. I don't. I see. This is why I stopped playing, because they're more interested in money than actually fixing the fucking game. Oh, it pisses me off. So I actually, right, on my Legion Go, I installed Star Citizen to make a video. And that video is never going to come out because it doesn't have enough RAM. And it doesn't have enough video RAM. So you spawn in the bed, right? You sit up. You walk around a bit. I messed around with the character. By the way, I'm going to fucking rant, right? After I've just quickly said this last bit. So the game crashes after like 2 minutes because it runs out of video RAM. So unfortunately, I can't do a video on that. But they got rid of Evelyn Wondersnatch's hair. It's gone. Her famous quiff that she has always had is no longer in the game. I'm fuming. Look. Hang on. I'm angry. I'm finding a good picture of Evelyn. Give me a second. There's a good picture of Evelyn. I saw it a few seconds ago. Now it's gone. Where did it go? Someone ate it. Where is it? Where the hell did it go? No, that doesn't show her hair. Okay, well, look at this one, right? Look at this, right? That's Evelyn's hair, right? That was her unique. No one else used it. That was her unique hair. She always had the quiff. That's part of her character, right? And they fucking got rid of it. It's not in the game anymore. Who does that? Who thinks that's okay, right? It's been there since day one. I'm angered. I'm angered by this situation. And I think that they need... I will return, right? Here's the thing. Star Citizen, I will return if you replace her hair. If you bring it back. Sorry, hang on. Let me transform this to fit. If you give me her hair back. But no. It's gone. So I just had to have it long, which is nice. The long hairstyle they've added looks really good, but it's not Evelyn. It does not include the promo ships from Intel and AMD. Fucking hell. For 48,000, it better be a full holodeck. Yeah. Yeah, because a lot of people use that one, right? Let's be honest, I've seen quite a lot of people use that one. None ever looked as good as Evelyn, but a lot of people use that one, right? And it just saddens me. Have I broken the stream? Is the stream broken? Hang on. I feel like I've broken something. Is it? Am I okay? I think I'm okay. Okay. All right. It's been... I'm going to go for an hour. My mud has the handlebar mustache, but I have to have a beard too. Bring the hairy snatch back. Yeah. Where's my hairy snatch? Bring it back. We start a campaign. Bring back the snatch. Get in my bush. You know, just... Oh. Oh, hang on a minute. Does this work on the webcam? I've got a lens adapter here for a camera. It's a telescopic lens. Hang on. It does. Look. That's amazing. It's a telephoto adapter for a Canon. And it actually works. Well, kind of. Hang on. What if I turn it inside out? Oh, I'm so small now. Oh my god. I love my new hobby. Well, it's been a year now. My hobby's been a year. I've been doing photography now. Bloody love it. It's expensive, but it's fucking great. Going like taking photos of squirrels and I have this one, which is probably my favorite lens. No, second favorite. Let's say second favorite. This is hang on. This is the 35 to 80 Canon from like 2005, I think. This is a really nice lens. It doesn't have image stabilization, this one. But I also have a couple other... I have like 3. I have, no, 4, including this one. So. Hey, Effects On, how's it going? Oh, God. I'm not... Oh, it hurts. Oh, did I show? I don't have a bald spot, thank God. No, I'm actually alright. Oh, that's one thing hormones have been fucking great for. Cancelling my hair undergrowth. Oh, I feel bad. My friend Liam, he's always had long hair, and he showed me the other day. He was like, look, and he put his hair over. He's got a massive bald spot. I was like, oh, no. He's like, yeah. Being a man got me. I was like, oh, yeah. I said this to him. I was like, why can't you take just a very small amount of estrogen? Not enough to become a woman, but a small enough dose, right? That stops, because it does. Estrogen, great for that. Is there not like a solution they could make that would just be enough to stop male pattern baldness? Right? That should be a thing. Why has no one invented that? It probably already exists. I'm mad. But I'm glad to hear Effects On. I'm glad. Oh, she wants to get a zoom lens. Look, what I will say is with lenses, depending on what camera you have, right? So I've been using the Canon M200, which is an EFM mount, right? It's kind of limited, okay? But if you go on Amazon, you can find lens adapters, which are like these little things you screw onto the end of the camera, and they basically allow you to then use other lenses from other cameras, and a majority of all their features still work. So what I did was I bought, for £10, I bought an EFM to EF mount adapter for my camera, and that basically opens up like 100 and 200 new lenses, and they're a lot older as well, so they're a lot cheaper. So this one has, actually it's here, it's right here, I can show you. So this lens adapter, that's it, right? So you put that on the end of your camera, right? And then you put the lens onto it. And I was able, I think this lens, this entire lens, right? This 35 to 80 millimeter, a few months ago, I paid £30 for that. And it's one of the nicest looking lenses I've ever used. And I've also got a 200mm one that Amy bought me for Christmas. That was also only like, I think 90. Which, in the world of cameras, is fucking cheap, right? So, if you can get a lens adapter, amazing. You're going, are you, Effects On? Goodbye, Effects On. Thank you for being here for like 3 femtoseconds. It means a lot. 43 still full head of hair. No, well, my dad was the same. He always had like thick hair. Thankfully, I came from a family that didn't really ever have any issues with hair like loss. But it can happen to anyone, right? So it was always one of my biggest worries was my hair was going to get thin. And it's definitely over the years due to stress and stuff. It's always been a bit thinner than it used to be, but it's not to that point where it's like gone, right? But I don't know. Like I always worry, right? So my hair is quite long right now, so it goes like halfway down my back, right? But I'm always worried that when I cut it, it'll never get that long again. But every time it has, so I should be okay. Good things I love hats. Oh god, I can't wear hats. My head's too big. I look weird. Yeah, it's not good. It's a look. It's a look. You're now 67. No way. My granddad is the same. He's 89, still has a lot of his hair. It's very lucky because like my nan, she has wisps. She has the essence of hair. I don't know. It's so weird. It's like, it doesn't make sense. She always used to have like big curly white hair, right? And now it's just the essence of hair. Yeah, people get bald quite early. I started going grey when I was about 24, 23. And right now, you can't really see it, but I posted a picture on Twitter actually yesterday. Can I, is that on here? Hang on. I don't know if it will let me post this on the screen, but you can definitely see it a lot more clear than, yeah, here, right. Will this work? Save image. Oh, it actually now saves it as a JPEG, not as a JPEG large, whatever the fuck that is. Right. So if I was to then go, hang on, new scene, image search. Oh, where the hell does it put this? I don't know where it puts files on this computer. That's the only problem. It puts in documents. Okay. Right. Here is the photo I posted yesterday, right? Oh, it's gone. Hang on. Do that again. Let me... Okay, right. There it is. Okay, so that picture I took yesterday, I have this really nice bathroom window, right, that I can lean up against, and it's the best lighting ever, right? So it's natural lighting, and but you can see like my hair is gone grey, right? So I'm yeah, it's gone already. So my hair is definitely grey at the top now, especially like, yeah. So it's, but do I mind? I'm all right with it. Oh, thank you for saying that. That means a lot. So yeah, it's one of those things. I don't mind it, but it was I think due to a lot of stress in my early life, unfortunately, that happened, because stress really does affect shit like badly. So the grey one. I kind of like when women like just let it happen and just go fully grey and they look really majestic. I kind of like that. I might do that. Why not? Fuck it. Yeah, go the Geralt route. Yeah, exactly. I don't know. I am probably going to go and try and find some paracetamol somewhere. Hang on, let me just having a poo. I'm sorry that I've been away. I know, and I get this all the time, where people are like, well, don't apologise, we'll be here ready for you. Unfortunately, with YouTube, it doesn't work like that, and YouTube's like, and they'll just kind of like push you off to the side because you're not making content anymore. Some YouTubers, like big YouTubers, can go months without releasing videos. Like Kadikarus can go like 2 or 3 months, right? And maybe have 1 video a month. And they're fine. I mean, they do amazing work. But a lot of other YouTubers would go away for a week or 2, and then YouTube will just be like, you don't exist anymore. What are you doing here? No one's going to watch you now. And that just sucks. So, eat more veggies. No. Chicken... no, chicken soup does sound good. That does sound nice. Fimu, no. You're just parroting all of the same things that the crazy right wing post about Doctor Who. Oh no, they mentioned pronouns. Good God. He's not black. What? Anyway, there's no issue, for fuck's sake. Everyone has pronouns. Pronouns are a thing that have been around for hundreds of years. This is nothing new. It doesn't make any sense why people get pissy about pronouns. There's more to worry about in life than fucking pronouns. And on that note, soup. Yes, soup sounds nice. Soup sounds very nice. Chicken soup. I think that's the only soup I'd like. I think I had minestrone soup. Oh God, when I was like 9, my dad made me minestrone soup. The worst thing I've ever tasted. I hated it. I don't know why. It just did not mix with me at all. So yeah. Yeah, exactly. It's... Yes, I mean, the Doctor's always been a white middle-aged man. That's generally what's happened. So when that changes, people get... Change! Change is scary, okay? I get it. But if we stay exactly the same, the human race won't develop. It won't evolve. We need... The Doctor says that himself. It's like breath in a mirror. You need to keep moving, but remember the things you were before. The whole point of Doctor Who, his whole mantra, is to be open. It's like people who get angry about politics in Star Trek. Have you ever watched Star Trek? Since day one, it's been about politics. It's been about social justice. Like, that bloody woman on Twitter earlier, the one that was on that Fox News thing. She was like, there's a woman writing for Star Wars. And she was getting all pissy about it. And then this other woman's like, that's why I'm a Trekkie. And she does the Vulcan, live long and prosper. But she does it like this. She does it the wrong way. I'm like, you're not a Trekkie. And also, you've never seen Star Trek. Oh, Matt Smith's regeneration scene, amazing. Yeah, that speech will always be quite memorable to me, the same as Peter Capaldi's. Laugh hard, run fast, be kind. And that's what I always try and do. So, it's a good lesson to live by, right? And unfortunately, especially with the rise of Elon, there's just, on Twitter especially, I'm not fucking calling it X because it isn't, there's been this kind of, these mouthpieces, like Andrew Tate and all these other people get so pissy about the smallest things, and then everyone starts just rallying and war crying the same things and can't think for themselves. We're all human beings and we all need to have our own thoughts. And when people start getting pissy at woke stuff, take a closer look, because unfortunately you'll find that a lot of the stuff that is classed as woke by the right is generally stuff that is actually making humanity better. Being accepting of others, giving a crap, and that is then used against us as a negative. And it's like, no, I want the best for people. And that's what I'll always strive for. And I know I lose people on this channel because of that view, which boggles the mind. I don't know. I want to inspire people to have their own thoughts, you know, and not just listen to a one set mind. But that's what it is. So, at the end of the day, Doctor Who is a TV show, right? I'm sorry, Phoebe, this isn't at you, but it brought up this topic because it's important to me. And it's the same as the people who get angry over Star Wars. It's a film franchise, like, you know. Risky topic. If you talk about this stuff on YouTube, you get deleted. Yeah. That's why I don't talk about politics apart from on Twitter. That's why I generally stay away from this stuff. The thing is, I grew up in a majority right-wing household. And I was always that person that fought back against it. Because I didn't believe a lot of the views that my family had. So I've always been a bit of a vocal person. So, I mean, that the community I have on here has been fantastic, right? The community I've had on here has been great. But any time, the smallest mention of being trans, LGBT, anything on the left, or left seeming, will have people leave, unsubscribe. And it's like, well, I don't mention it, mainly because of that reason, because I don't want to, but also because I just don't want to preach at your face. At the end of the day, the channel's about making you guys laugh, having fun, and being positive. And I try that. I try to do that as hard as I can. But sometimes you just need to stand up and go, you know what? No, I'm not taking that. And fight back. Because if you don't fight back at some points, then they win. So, you inspired me. I find out I was autistic and saw you being yourself, so I tried it. That's great. Isn't it fun? Just being yourself. That's all we can do. Is just be ourselves and live the best life we have, because we only have one shot at this. One shot. One opportunity. as the chocolate M&M once said. Anyway. Actually, I prefer crispy M&Ms. They're really nice. Don't like the peanut ones. Um, anyway, I'm going to go because my voice, this is as high as I can go now. This is... Oh, hell. You saying that, Aussie? Money will make people say whatever the fuck the money wants them to say. It's a grift. It's like that... Oh, that always pisses me off. That trans Korean woman that... it's insane. They did that and then realized that a lot of money was in the right, and the yelling about issues that don't actually matter at all, and they've such a weird person, but they're doing it for the money. A lot of negative views get money. That's generally how the world works. That's how news makes its money. Scaremongering tactics. It gets them the money. And I don't make enough money to do that here, so... no, I wouldn't do that. And that's the same, like... I believe what I believe, and I'm not going to change that anytime soon for anyone. So, right. Howling Wolf, you've come right at the end. Giggity. Sorry. I'm going to go. You've been amazing. Thank you for being here with me for the last 1 hour and 11 minutes. That is it. Now, my throat is 100% done for the day, I think. Tomorrow, I'm going to try and get a video done. Don't know on what. I'll figure it out. Sims Medieval crashed when I tried it, so I might not do that. We'll see what I can pull out of my hat, I guess. Might try and get a video done on the Legion Go, maybe, on Kingdom Come, because the fact that game runs at 60 on high is insane. So stop lying, chat. Yes, Kingdom Come 2 comes up tomorrow. Muhaha. Thank you for saying what you said, Owen. Yeah, I love each and every single one of you. Thank you so much for watching. But until next time, that's me out. Bye, guys. Oh, yeah, here we go. Having a boo. Right, bye. Oh, God. Okay, bye.